Hello, screenwriters, and welcome to Writing for Screens, the screenwriting step-by-step project, session number 228. My name is Glenn Gers, and I come to you every Monday through Friday, if I can make it, at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to let you look over my shoulder, share my screen as I write a script for you as a sample, as an example, to show you something that I think is kind of under-taught in the screenwriting teaching game, which is just the day-to-day process, the work of forming a script. Not a good script, not a great script, not a selling script, just a script. Coherent pages that tell a story. I think that the process of getting things into scenes and getting those scenes onto the page and rewriting them until they are readable, that's a big part of this business that people don't talk about because they're very busy talking about how to make the perfect script or how to make the script that sells. I don't know that. I think everybody has to find their own way to that. I think that the important thing is that you figure out a process that you can do that will get you a finished script. And so I'm just showing you the process that I figured out for myself in a 25-year career writing for TV and movies. And on my way out of the business, I am just leaving behind some tips and tricks and skills in case they're useful to you when you are facing the blank page. Just letting you watch me walk through it, how I play the game, so that you can see some of the traps you might fall into, some of the ways you might get past them. This is not so much my teaching. My real teaching is here on my channel in the first 3 playlists. This is the gold. This is my favorite stuff. Screenwriting Essentials, Screenwriting Tools, Skills, and Craft, and The Process, Being a Writer. These are the things that I would say, if you just get anything from me, get these videos. They're usually about 10 minutes long, and they have a specific topic like genre or flashbacks or dramatic action. The title is right there in big letters on the thumbnail so that you can just say, oh, that's a topic I would like to see what tips he's going to give me. And I try to make it very practical, very useful, and very flexible because everyone is different. Every writer has to figure out their own way of doing it and their own beliefs about what is good and bad. Hello, Errol. Hello, John. Good to see you guys. Good to see everyone. Hello, this is Kitchi. So yeah, we are in the midst of a giant heat wave here in Los Angeles, California. But we are going to keep going even so. So here I'm charging through. At this point, I am getting quite far in the script. We're on page 47 of 68. We've got 20 pages left to go. Hopefully, I will be able to cut some more. But I am just polishing up the rough draft, the rewrites into the most readable, coherent, dramatic version I can figure out. And that is what I'm showing you how I'm doing. Hi, Gene. Hi, Aspen Ruins. Runes, not ruins. Okay. Oh, and where I left off was I realized that there's a specific clue I had not figured out. In other words, we need a named thing that she is looking for. Xena is going up into George's attic. George is dead. He left her a message. He said, if I am killed, go to my attic, find the blank. That's where I left the evidence. Or actually, that's what you'd need to know. So now I just need to figure out the blank, the thing where he said it will be. And it just has to be something this is a key. When you are trying to think of something specific, the important thing to remember is what is important about it. What is important about it is it can be said and understood and remembered. In other words, this has to be when you talk about a clue or a thing that people are going to be setting up to pay off later, the main thing you want is for somebody who hears it, because they're just going to hear it in the course of a scene earlier, that they can say, cookie box, Monopoly game, whatever it is, something that is so distinctive that you'll say, that's the thing. And then when you see it, That will be it. So that is the case. Hi, Maria. Um, briefcase of the lock code. Yes, yeah, sure. Or perhaps a big box that says evidence. No, I just want something sort of cute and clever. Something with a little bit of a twist to it, and that you think you know what it is, and then you see it, um, and then that there may be like a double meaning to it, like birdcage. Okay, it's in the birdcage. That's what I'm going to do. It's in the birdcage. He said it's in the birdcage. He said it's in the birdcage. It's in the birdcage. Okay, cool. Now what I'm going to do about this, and this is clearly something that I cannot continue, like I wouldn't be able to do it later, but the point is there is a movie called The Birdcage, directed by Mike Nichols. I don't actually think I've ever seen it. I've only seen parts of it. But the main point is birdcage has a double meaning. There is a bird cage, but then there's the movie. So there's going to be a bunch of VHS tapes on the shelf, and one of them is the birdcage, and she opens that up, and yeah, okay. All right. So down the line, if this were to ever get produced, since we do not have the rights to use the birdcage, and also I'm not sure that I would want to use the birdcage because it refers to a specific movie that has specific meaning, and I don't know that movie, so I wouldn't want to use it. But I would think of something equivalent and replace it. For now, this is a good example of the thing I'm trying to do. All right, so he said it's in the birdcage. In the birdcage. He said it's in the birdcage. Okay. So right now, okay. Yes, indeed. A birdcage itself does, and of course, it would be cool to actually have a birdcage, because the thing is, people have occasionally in movies hidden things in the birdcage because at the bottom of a birdcage there is newspaper or stuff to catch the bird droppings, and then the secret is actually underneath that. However, I don't think I have time to do the full fake out. And on trying to think, there's no birdcage. There's no birdcage. There's no damn birdcage. Birdcage. Zena's phone. There we go. Okay. Hello, Ray. There's no, he said. VHS tapes. said that was in the goddamn. Remove the chat spotlight. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Right. Good point. Sorry about that. Yes, I get all wrapped up in what I'm doing, and I totally forget. Totally forget that. Yes. Now, if I wasn't trying to cut 4 pages, I would add where she finds an actual bird cage, and it's not there. You know, I should do it. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can't add. At the moment, I can't add. I'll see. All right, hold on. Birdcage. Hang on. I'm gonna quickly. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I am doing. I am. The birdcage is a 1996. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so the birdcage moving in on. Ba, 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 ba. It's here, like he said, speaking from beyond the grave, crying out. Okay, let's Xena. All right. Yes, exactly. It's a comedy, and so. All right. It's here. Speaking to us from beyond the grave. To us. No. All right. Oh, interesting. So we don't need this. Boom. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my mom says I've heard many people say it's funny. I just haven't seen it. All right. Actually, this is all off screen. Oh, VO. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move. There we go. So I can cut some of this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's here. So excited. I was speaking, George. Calling out from speaking to us. See, George's secret policy evidence. Identifying. George's secret policy evidence identifying. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. Not bad. Pulls it off the shelf, opens. Awestruck. Okay. Hi, Larry. Hi. All right. In some ways, I don't want to do that. See if I could do. No, let's not do that. Z. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, I can't, I hate to do this, but I am going down to see how much. I see it's we're still a full page on 68. Sometimes I just check where we are just to see how much I have to cut to get down to like 63, 64 pages. Okay. Just case. Do I need this? Yeah, that's, every little cut. Okay. All right, let's see now. Okay, talk to structure. All right. See, I'm wrestling with wanting to make the scene good. Okay, George. Talk to us. Talk to us. I want to make the scene good, but I'm also really trying to cut. Okay, George. Talk to us. I can't break through. It's going nowhere. I know this case can be cracked. I can't break through. It's going nowhere, but I know this. But I know it. I know this. This case can. I know this case can be cracked. It's just a matter of going all in. So I'm going to use myself as bait. Announce I have new evidence, even though I don't. Really hype it up and get the killer to come after me. If I can scare him or make him angry, maybe he'll come out of hiding. So I kind of hope someone is watching. Someone is watching this. Because that means it worked. All right. So I kind of hope someone watches, because even though that means I'm dead, because it also means this, because it also means it worked. This worked. No. All right, that's not bad. No. So I kind of hope someone is watching this, even though that means, because it also means this worked. It worked, because it also means I did it. I did it. I got him. No evidence? Seriously? No evidence? Seriously? Scrubs the video back a bit. Plays it again. Good, that's not bad. And I don't think it's much longer. So this is moving faster than I would like, but sometimes you gotta do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hi, Donna. I'm just rewriting. Good to see you. I am just rewriting. We are making progress. I came up with a clever little bit for where the flash drive is hidden, which is in an old VHS tape. Norman and Madeline Norman Edge. Okay, magic internet movie called Adams. I'm going to leave this in the chat, and because it doesn't appear to me actively trolling. I think it's just stuff. Okay. Hi, magic internet movie called Adams. Good to meet you. All right. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's readable. Um, okay, I'm just cleaning up. See, I've got rented sports car. Fabulous rented bright red Corvette. Yeah. To recognize McLean. And he hastily starts here. There we go. That's clearer. That's clearer stuff. Okay, good, good. All right. Moment, not second. Suddenly clanks and sputters and dies. In front of George's house. Okay, that's not bad. George's sighs, exasperated as he watches. The Corvette slowing as it cruises past George's, scouting it. The RV revving to catch up suddenly clanks and sputters. Clanks, sputters, and dies, rolling to a stop in front of George's house. Oh, for fuck's sake. Lots of cursing here. Is this what you knuckleheads call low profile? I didn't know our profile mattered. Zena is in there right now, getting the evidence. Excellent. Dungossi points at Ted and his dead conspiracy mobile. Not excellent. He checks it and answers a video call. Cameron's on the other end. Hey, the gang. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm just trying to clean up the language and the. Hey, the gang's all here. She was live streaming from the house. She was live streaming from in the house. Not the one you want. I'm going to go to ring the bell. I'm going to go look. Touch that door. You touch that bell, we got a problem. Maybe we'll just wait on that. Madeline, Norman, and Zena sit around the Formica top table. A bottle of bourbon and 3 glasses set out. Okay, so in other words, now I have established that everyone is outside. Well, at least 3 or 4 people. Meanwhile, inside, from inside. She was live streaming from inside the house, and then she went blank. She went dead. She went dead. Do I want to say went dead? Do you have Zena? She was live streaming inside the house, and then she was live streaming from inside. Live streaming inside the house, and then she shut down. Then she went dead. Yeah, went dead. Yeah, why not? Okay. Okay. We should tell the police. No. I mean, why? That's, it's evidence. It's evidence that he didn't have any evidence. I like that. It seems like something they should know. How does it help? Except they'll think George, except for making George seem even more like, except for making George seem even more like a crackpot. They're going to work on that. Except for making George seem like even more of a crackpot. Except for making George seem even more like a crackpot. They're really going to work on that case. It feels wrong. I don't need this beat. Boom. If you care about George, it just feels wrong. If you care about George, you want his plan to work. He proved the killer is out there. He's still out there. Now we have to get him. And it just seems like exactly the police's job. That seems like exactly the police's job. The police are going to let us keep provoking the killer, drawing him out, getting him to make a mistake. They can't. They have to play by the rules. You are really scary. Yes, I am. Oh my God. No freaking way. Get out. What? You two? Seriously? Did you hook up? No, that's not your... Oh, you did? Oh my God. I love it. We did not hook. You did. I can tell. I can see. I can tell you. I can tell. You did. I can tell. And it was good. All right. This is okay. I can tell. You did. We did not. I can tell you. It was good. I'm just gonna. I can tell. And it was good. Take that out. Okay. Just every little line I can cut. We have to. Hello, Kirby. This is so great. This explains everything. I'm so happy for you. Wait, we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate or commemorate? Commemorate. Is that a word? There we go. Commemorate. Ah, damn. We have to commemorate. All right. I'll make it celebrate. Because it's a shorter line. Nope. Okay, all right, but you know this. You can't keep this secret. But you know you can't keep this secret, right? We can if you don't tell. Are you kidding? It's visible. You're glowing. Are you kidding? It's visible. You're glowing. Well, let's let everyone see for themselves then, yes? And as for George's plan, it's too dangerous. It is not. How are you going to stop me? How are you going to stop me? Tell the police, last I looked, I can say whatever I want in my podcast. She can. It's really horrible. You don't have a podcast. I'm taking over George's. It's not like, I'm not going to let it sit. Commemorate is more yeah, commemorate is more syllables, and which is not necessarily bad. Let's commemorate. Oh, wait, let's commemorate. That's what we need. Just instead of we have to. Let's commemorate. Wait, let's commemorate. Let's commemorate. Is commemorate? Do people say that? Let's commemorate. Let's tell the world. Nope. Let's commemorate. I'm so happy. Wait. We need evidence. Let's celebrate. We need to celebrate. That's what we're going to do. We have to celebrate. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Commemorate just doesn't sound like something a 20-something would say. It sounds like something an old person would say, an old literary person. It's too dangerous. Uncomfortable silence. How are you going to stop me? Tell the police? Let's have a pool party. Yeah, a pool party, except a pool party is, but she's saying, let's do a selfie. Let's have a pool party. When she says we have to celebrate, what she means is we have to take a selfie. That is the action that she defines as celebrating. Okay. I'm not going to let his death be for nothing. It was for nothing. You can't stop me. You can't stop me from doing this. No, but I can stop you from being in this house. What? Get out. But no, seriously, get out. You want to be the next victim? Great, but not here. I need his material. I don't care. Out. Scram. I am not enabling another movie. Yes, I think a pool party would be a great idea. All right. Now here's the thing. Xena. Okay. Okay. He proved that we have to get him. Now we have to get him. Keep publicizing. We have to keep promoting that we have the evidence. Now we have to get him. The way to get him is to keep doing what George did. Is to keep George's trap open. George's trap open. The way we get him. Now we have to. Police, let us keep provoking the killer. Saying we have the evidence. Saying we have evidence. Evidence. Getting her to make a mistake. They can't. Yeah, okay, that's it. How do I choose the point at which to commence dialogue? That's right. There's no rule. There's absolutely no rule to this. You choose it based on when you feel it would play well. Like you're kind of, first of all, there have to be people and they need to have something to say. So when you say commence dialogue in a story, well, first of all, do you mean a story or a script? But the answer is when people are together and need to talk to each other. I mean, every story, every writer will choose based on their instinct of what they think would be entertaining, involving, emotional, provocative, interesting. There is no rule. You can start, The Godfather starts with a person talking directly to the camera and they just talk. Other things, they'll have long sequences of somebody, walking around and starting to set up for a party, and then people show up and they start talking. Dialogue shows up when people need to talk to each other in the story. Dialogue shows up when the artist feels like it would be interesting or entertaining. The dialogue is just part of the toolbox that you're playing with. So dialogue is not, it should be essentially woven in whenever people are there. They talk because people talk. If you're telling a story where people don't talk much, then what else are they doing? Like if you're watching things happening but people aren't talking, what are they doing? Because usually, honestly, one of the main things people do when they get together is talk. When they meet each other, when they are doing business, when they are, they talk. It's pretty much natural for people to talk to each other. So therefore, whenever it feels natural for the characters, you can commence. But let me know if you mean not a story, because you could tell a story where nobody ever speaks. That is harder to pull off in a script, but it's not impossible. So let me know which one you meant there. You think the police are going to let us keep provoking the killer, drawing him out, saying we have the evidence? Getting him to make a mistake? They can't. Pressuring him. To play by the rules. Yeah. Rules is for her like, yes, I am. Yeah. Okay. Script. Honestly, it should just be available. The dialogue should be a tool that is available to you at any moment that you have people. And even if you don't, you can do voiceover. So the answer is, I would say you commence the dialogue, you have people talk when it feels stylistically like your style. And then when there's something to talk about, and also if they're not talking, what are they doing? Not to say that there's not a lot of things that people can do that doesn't require dialogue, but in general, long periods where nobody talks are actually kind of stressful for an audience. You'd be surprised how much you need people to talk. Okay. All right. You know, I'm going to put the evidence. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I've put the flash drive in the case there so that when, as for yours, Madeline VHS case on and puts it into her purse. Are you going to stop me? I don't think it's... How are you going to stop me and you can't stop me are too similar. You don't get to decide. You don't get to decide what I do. What do you mean? You don't get to decide what I... Last I looked, I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want in my podcast. She can. It's really horrible. Fine. But last I looked, I can say, but as far as I know, but last time I looked is wrong. That's it. But I can say whatever I want in my podcast. She can. It's really horrible. Clearly he's saying that to Norman. You don't have a podcast. I'm taking over George's. I'm not going to let his death be for nothing. It was for nothing. I need his material. I don't care. Out. Scram. I'm not enabling another murder. All right, that's good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so we are about to start the final sequence, which is it's a long sequence. So I'm going to stop here and get to the rest of the next session, because this is a little tip. It's always good, if possible, to stop when you have completed something satisfying and proper, and that you have your next session of work set out for you. In other words, if you stop in the middle of a scene, it's kind of like, but if you stop having completed one step, and then you see what the next step is going to be. I see, okay, now I'm going to start a new scene. When you sit down to work the next time, you're like, okay, what is this scene about, as opposed to where was I, what groove was I in. So my personal advice is, if possible, stop at a stopping place. Stop where when you work again, you will be starting up with a new thing. That is my personal advice. Hi, Laura. Completely new in this. You mean completely new in writing or completely new on the live stream? Both of which are fine and welcome. Welcome indeed, Laura. You are good. You are good here. You are welcome to the live stream. Sorry that I'm leaving in a few minutes. For today, but do you mean completely new, 100% new to writing? Which also is great. Lots of people who are watching this are. That is okay. That is actually, I think, the most helpful I can be is if you are completely new to it, because then, everything I say seems like genius. So I think that's great. All right. Welcome, Laura. Welcome, everyone. We're going to, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow we're going to get into this big last scene sequence, which is, it's several scenes and a lot of twists and turns emotionally. So there you go. I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow, same time, same station, so to speak. And in the meantime, go write something.